Hello and welcome back, or welcome. My name is Jack Blade, and today we're actually playing Dyson Sphere Program. And I wanted to just do a little bit of a playthrough, see what I can do, and have some fun, see how far we can get, and all that kind of stuff. I've completely cleaned my Dyson Sphere Program, so I have no old saves, I have no blueprints, I have nothing. It's clear, it's empty. I just want to have a clean thing and see what I can do. So the game, we're gonna set it up. You can see cluster sheet if you want to, what's it called? Play along. Can randomize here a little bit. So this is one we're gonna start with. And we will, basically if you want to play along, go right ahead. Enemy forces, let's see. Aggressiveness, normal, initial level, 0, initial growth, initial occupation. I'm gonna fix a bit of the settings here and we'll see. Alright, so this is gonna be the settings. And the reason for this is I want it to be a little bit more like tower defense-y. We will see exactly how that turns out. So we're gonna get into the game. I'll see you guys on the ground. Alright, we are here. Let's see, we need to... No, wait, that's the wrong one. Let's start with getting some of this stuff. Just clear this out so we have some energy. We just need a bunch of stuff. As you can see, we've started with more planetary bases, there's more space hives, there's more everything. Meaning we need to essentially rush to getting the defenses set up here, because I won't be able to fight all of this. I've increased their initial levels, so I can't just brute force it with just the mecha. So we are basically going to go through and collect a bunch of resources, and I will be back once I have just cleared a bunch of this stuff out, okay? Alright, so we have cleared out a bunch of stuff. Our energy is going down a little bit, so we gotta look here. And as you can see, we need to put in energy. So I'm just going to start with this. It's a little bit of energy. We got some stuff going here. Okay. It means that we can have a little bit of an easier time. We're going to pick this one up as well. You can get an achievement if you don't. If you're a new player, you can follow along here. Main thing is I'm going to try and explain a little bit of what I'm doing, a little bit what I'm thinking while I'm going, and then we will really get into the weeds, and the more we go, the less I will be explaining, and I will just assume that you understand what's going on. Okay, so first, as you can see up here on the left side, we have two space hives, and we have 2 planetary bases of enemies that will attack us once these hit 100%. So essentially what we need to do is rush getting the defensive turrets and fueling them with ammunition up and running. So essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to mine out a bunch of copper nodes, and I'm gonna mine out a bunch of iron, and we're gonna start a bunch of automated crafting in the suit, which you do over here. You can see how my resources are going up here. We can turn that into copper ingots, which we need a lot of, and we can make that very simple. We can go make 10 at a time. We're making 50 of those, and then we can hop on over here, and we're gonna pick up, as you can see, we're just running along here and starting to pick up iron now. And we're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna make a bunch of iron ingots, and essentially we will use that to progress to the tech tree. And yes, we need a bunch of this stuff, but the biggest one we're going for right now is this. We need the weapon systems before anything else so that we can take out our attackers. Remember, when you're in here, you can pause time or let it pass, that's up to you. Something that you can do if you want to is, if you have played before, you have metadata, that you can go in here, like once you have access to stuff, I can just click here on this one instead, and I can use this to unlock stuff faster. This is how you can save, in quotation marks, progress from different saves. So I'm not going to use this. I'm going for a pure clean playthrough. where I basically act as if I have not played the game before in terms of like what I have in the mechanics. So I have no blueprints, I have nothing. But yeah, I'm just gonna mine out a bunch of this stuff. I'll be back once we have gotten more of this. Alright, so we have some stuff now. If we check, we have some power here. We also have some crafted stuff now. And with that, what that means is we need to immediately start going through this. So we're gonna activate this and start going through and check this out. We get this. Once we have this unlocked, we will go straight for the weapon system. Problem is, for that we need to unlock these guys first. So we're gonna queue those up. You can see I can queue, I think it's up to 7 things. I don't remember properly. It was a while since I played. And then once that is done, then we can get this. So let's go. Let's see. What did it say it needed? This one had a requirement. Require automatic metallurgy. I think that's it. Yeah, automatic metallurgy. So okay, so let's get and queue that one up as well. And then that should let us queue this one up. Okay, so we're going straight for the weapons. This one, electromagnetism, allows us to get some power and automatic miners. So that's gonna help us a lot. Let's just keep going while things are automatically crafting and researching. Yay! Woo! Yippee! Oh, new world to exploit! Way! Alright, we got weapons! Now, this is a big thing that we need to make a few of. So now you can see iron is coming up here. So we can do more of this. We essentially just need to sit here, continuously mine the iron. That's why I've stocked up on like energy stuff here that we can stuff into our furnace to make sure that we can just keep going here. Because we need ammo, we have here. Boom, very nice. But we also need to make sure that we have turrets. We need to automate the production of ammunition and stuff like that. And it's telling me to build a bunch of stuff, and I'm going to, but it needs to chill the F out before we get going into that. Because we need weaponry. Otherwise the swarm is just gonna come in and just gonna kill everything. No, and we don't really want that, do we? Or do we? Do you want to see me fail? We'll see. Alright, we are back. Let's start setting up some ammo production here. So I can click R to rotate, or I can hold shift and hold R to do more like controlled rotation. Which means that I can click and place one like this, and I'm gonna try and get a second one in like this. Boom. The reason is I kind of want to have 2 of these. Can you stop covering my stuff? I want power now. So there. I want to have power set up, but if I put it too close, it's gonna cause problems. So I am just going to do this and put 4 of them down, like so. And then use the Tesla tower to power both of these. Boom. And I'm going to keep going. We have wind power now. What do we need to unlock? We need to unlock logistics. We need these guys. So we're essentially just going to craft everything up here, let it go. And let's actually see if we can do this to speed things up. Shift R, can I get this to cover all 6 nodes? Yep, and can I do a second one on this side? It's gonna be a little bit wonky, but I probably can. You want to kind of have 6 to make sure that it's even with how the belts work. And then let's place over there and over there, making sure that we have plenty of power. We just gotta be careful, because plenty of power equals dark fog becomes a little bit more fast growing in aggression here. As you can see, it's going up very quickly right now. Let's grab the turrets now. You can see their range here. And we very much want to protect and kind of cover each other, right? So let's place you two here. And I keep them within range of each other. As you can see how the lines are crossing over. Boom. That makes sure that everything is covered. And we just now need to wait for the crafting to finish. As you can see, our threat is going up very quickly. So we want to make sure that there's ammo in all of these. There's power for you, there's power for you, power for you, there's power for you. You can see these drones flying around. They're the ones doing the building for me. Hey, here's some ammo for you. This is going to be, like, you see all the planets in the background. We can go to all of these planets later. This is really, really cool. I love that. What are you saying? You're saying we have no power? Did you not connect up? Oh, it was too far. Okay. There we go. Now it's about you not having ammo instead. So inventory, hey, let's place you in there. And once we have the ammo in, we will start working on automation. I'm just gonna set this up, and I'm gonna bring you back in the next time anything really interesting happens. Alright, we're starting to set up some automation over here. So I have plunked down some belts for the miner, and something that I remember to mention is you need to like snap it inside. You can see how it changes. Boom. Now it's in. If I place it here, it's not going to connect. If I place it here, it's going to connect, okay? And then you need to have these sorters. And I'm going to say, hey, you, there, go in. Right? Now it's going to pick up. So you start from where you want it to pick up, and then you go in. And then I want you to go in. And I need to set the recipes here. I'm going to say, hey, make copper ingots. And the reason why I'm selling copper ingots, because that's what we need to make ammo, and that's the most important thing right now. Might need to pick that up. I need to move it around, but essentially we want ammo directly to, ingots directly to ammo, and then we're gonna belt that. You can see they have a little bit of porthole there. We can belt it around so that they are automatically fed with ammo, which is what we want. We are getting attacked. Dark fog is swarming, and they're coming from that direction. Let's check. Where are you guys coming from? Yeah. There we go. Taking a little bit of damage there. See if we can catch it. It goes pretty quickly in the beginning. There we go. There's people coming. And then turret go blit. And delete people. Very nice, very quickly. And then we'll have these guys coming now just after that. Meanwhile, we need to start distributing this ammunition. As you can see, I have not set up so that from this miner, we get stuff out that makes ingots. Those ingots that's fed around here and in. They don't have to be on this side. This is just me being quirky. And then I bring stuff out here. And I want to have a splitter here and move things in both directions, but so far I haven't unlocked that. That's a science thing that I need. Pause here so I can talk without being shocked. Okay, over here I need to activate this because I need this thing, this splitter. We're very quickly coming to the point where I need to set up the science production to be able to keep up with the cost of the science. So we are going to automate some more stuff, but like literally just now, we need to be able to feed our turrets ammo. That is like the primary thing. So we're just gonna collect more resources and just say, hey, make more of the blue stuff. More of the blue stuff for us. 96. It's making belts for us right now, which we need a lot of. No, we have another assault here coming. I'm also running out of energy, so I need to think about that. So first the fast flyers come in, and they got taken out very quickly because they are fast but not very durable. And these swarms will grow, they will learn, they will adapt. They are AI, they're ChatGPT on steroids. Essentially, that's the idea. So we are just enjoying right now the early stages of the game, where it is quite simple, it's going to be a lot more difficult once the hives start getting involved and they start bombing your planets. So yeah, one more unit is going to be easily taken out. We are lucky that we got the turrets up and running very quickly, so we don't have to consider like taking damage risk right now, which is good. We just were on top of things. But yeah, I need to set up an automate science. All right, so we researched, we've gotten the splitters. So if we look here now, we have, yeah, it's building some stuff over here. But except if we just look over here, we have the splitter, which we need over here. So I'm just gonna remove these belts, just to give ourselves a little bit of space, and we're gonna grab the splitter, and we're gonna place the splitter here. I'm gonna move all of this in a minute, but because I want more space inside the perimeter. And then I can do this. And as this builds, you can see how it will now split very simply. You can also change the shape of the splitter by pressing tab when you're building it. But let's see. Reverse the path. Connect you two up, please. There we go. This means I can now feed all of the turrets ammunition, so that they don't run out. They will have all the power they need. They have all that stuff. But yeah, this is like going to make things a lot more efficient. I need to start smelting iron so that production also becomes automated and more efficient. So there's a bunch of stuff lined up and automated right now. The threat is slowly ticking up, but I have time before the next attack to save all of this up. Or to fix a bunch of stuff and expand the territory that I have secured and increase power production, and there's going to be a bunch of stuff going on. Essentially, I also want to hook up the stone you can see I have over here, and I have already made some coal or oil. What is this? Coal? Coal. But this basically is what I'm using right now to fuel my mecha. So you can see that it's primarily using coal right now. That way I'm not running out of energy. We actually have our defensive perimeter set up now, as you can see here. Everything here is defended. I might need to put in one here. I don't know why I haven't. I might have run out of towers. But yeah, we have a pretty good defensive perimeter aside from here. But this means that we now need to get into actually automating as much as possible. Specifically, we need to get our research up and running. If we don't get our research, we're screwed. So let's get going with this, and hopefully it will look somewhat nice. Alright, we have another attack incoming. Let's check it out. It's coming from over there. Boom. Shot down. 11 more units are incoming. They will be coming just after that. Our defensive perimeter seems to be holding up adequately. I'm gonna back away a little bit with the mecha and just see how the defense itself holds up. Seems good. Nice. They're not coming from any other directions. Only from over here. There's 5 units coming. Boom. Taken out. Taken out. Just destroyed. Perfect. Took one shot from them. So this is gonna be easy. I'm not gonna bring you in for the second here, but because we don't have that much time on the episode. But I am going to just set this up quickly and we will be right back. Alright, so we have now set this up. And as you can see, it's a little bit of more complexity in here. But essentially, these 3 parts, the iron ingots, the copper ingots, and these magnetic rings, are used to make these parts in the assemblers. And the way that I've put the sorters up is that they take from the copper, because copper is needed for both, and then I grab the other parts that they need individually. Like, so a setup looks like this. Like if you look at this over here. So that way I'm using, because it has 3 ports on each side, make sure that I can like make this a lot easier for myself. And I can also continue moving on with these belts from there later on. But now I need to feed these 2 into where do we got you over here. What we will see when we look at these is we can tell them to produce these instead. And that go like it takes the whole tower of these. So all we need to do is connect up some power over here. Let's put you on the other side, like so. Boom. And in here we can say do research. Right? So now this one is waiting for these to be produced. We just need to feed this to produce. And then we can take from here and just send them straight over. No belts, no nothing needed. So now we're making them in here. And then when we're doing research, that is happening in here. So now I can take this, for example. I can activate it and say, hey, do this research. And that is happening in here. This way, we have research set up. Ta-da! And now you can see it's going down. That's because it's being used in here. It's not taken from the inventory anymore. It is just going straight from this. That way, we have science happening. Question is, can I stack this higher? Yeah, I can. Okay. I lack item. I need to make one more of these, though. Alright. What was it I needed? Did I need iron? Okay, that's why we have these buffers set up. It is so that I can grab iron and do some crafting and building. So let's make another 5 of you. That way we have science happening faster, and here it's being produced faster and it's being used faster. That puts us at the point where we can just go through and look at everything that needs blue science and use that. And the next episode we will be looking very closely at how we can empower our playthrough with this. Let's look at the technologies in here. What more do we have? We want steel for one really good reason. It enables us to place the wind turbines on water. But we also want to work with better energy stuff. So this is more to do with like coal and stuff like that. And this main line is just moving us down to build more and more powerful stuff until we start dealing with like what's it called? The Dyson Sphere stuff in general over here. It's gonna be really cool. And we want to make sure that we unlock all the cool shit so that next time we can embark on a new adventure where we expand and make really cool stuff. We want to automate belt production and sorter production so that we can expand as well. So it's going to be really nice. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the series. And if you guys have any tips, if you have any wishes, if you have anything, put those in the comments. Make sure that you subscribe. If you basically if you want to see more Dyson Sphere Program, you decide whether or not that's happening by views, with sharing, with subscribing. Head on over to Discord and everything, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a good one. Bye.